My name is Carly and I'm here with another video, and I'm sorry about the mess that is the background, but as you can tell, there's a cat on my bed and I just couldn't displace her, especially since she woke us all up at like 2 in the morning throwing her stuff out my door trying to get in. So she got a peanut from a package I just got earlier. I am here with another video, and I saw this topic on the top 5 Wednesday booktube Goodreads group, and this is probably not going to go up on Wednesday because I am currently filming it on Wednesday, and I probably will not edit it tonight because I spent too much time on my computer doing homework, and I'm gonna go try to play Final Fantasy IX after this. So this topic was 5 books that you have read because of booktube, blogging, etc, etc. So I have a mix here of, well, for my thumbnail it looks like I have more than 5 books, but 2 of them are series, and I'm just including all of those books because I have read them because of those reasons. But anyway, just excited to get started, so I'm gonna do that. The first book I'm gonna talk about is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and I guess I have 3 series on here, but I'm only including the first book of this one. This is a high fantasy novel, and you just follow this group of characters as they try to overthrow the evil empire that's been in power for years and years and years and years. And I would have never picked up anything like this and like ever on my own, but I heard it being talked about on booktube, so I decided to give it a chance, and I ended up really liking it, like a lot more than I ever thought I would. So thank you, booktube, because not something I would have picked up for myself, so I probably would have passed by it going, oh god, not my type of thing. But apparently it is my type of thing. I talk a little bit more in one of my wrap-ups recently. I'll leave that link down below. But I just really like the characters, I like the story. Some people have pointed out that the middle part can get a little boring, which I can totally see, but I personally still ended up really loving it, and there wasn't a part where I was waiting, just like where I thought it was so slow that I didn't want to continue on. Like, I still wanted to continue reading and finding out what happened, and like the end definitely picks up a lot more, and there's some stuff that happens at the end where I was like, I think I read the second book hoping that the things that had happened at the end of the first book for some reason somehow hadn't actually happened. So I love it. I can't wait to read the third one. I'm just kind of taking a break from my fantasy-esque moments. Anyway, so good. I very much recommend it. The next one on my list that, again, I would not have picked up normally, just seeing it on the shelf by itself, but it is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Like I said, I don't think I would have ever picked this up on my own, but I heard it talked about on booktube around the time I joined booktube, and remember really hearing stuff around the time Caraval was coming out, and so this was like, people seem to be saying that this was like the adult version of Caraval, or Caraval was going to be the young adult version of this. So I was intrigued, went out, well, I found it at my local Target, I wasn't even looking for it, and decided just to pick it up on a whim, and oh my god, did I love this. I think one of my first few videos on booktube is a book talk on this, but I loved it. It's easily put its place right into like some of my favorite books I've read. What it is you just follow these 2 kind of magicians who are plotted against each other from childhood, and they are supposed to like do this fight so that their masters, it's like this fight their masters constantly have going on, are supposed to like just kind of one up each other, and then whoever wins means like their master wins, and like their masters have lived for years and years and years, and this is not the first time they've done something like this. Erin Morgenstern just has this way of writing where it was just so magical. I was like instantly transported into this world in a way that doesn't usually happen when reading books for me. Not that I don't like get transported into the world, but this, it was like I could just vividly picture it, and it was so dreamlike. It was beautiful, it was gorgeous, everything about this was amazing, and I just did not want it to end, and as soon as I finished reading it, I like wanted to jump right back into it, and like it's also one of those things where I wish I could have my memory wiped of this so that I could experience this all over again for the first time again. I mean, if you're thinking about picking this up or you're hesitating about picking this up, read like a sample on Amazon or something. It is so, so good. It's everything I love, like, in a book. I love it so much. The next one, the third one, this is 3. I had the talk about, it's kind of funny, but I figured I would add it anyway. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And, I mean, maybe this, video idea was supposed to be books you liked, but, like, this is a book I read because of BookTube, but if you watched my August wrap-up, I think, you will come to know that I really did not like this, like, at all. It really was not my cup of tea. It was one of those things that, like, I probably wouldn't have picked up to begin with, but everyone was just like, Sarah J. Maas is just one of those authors that I hear all the time on BookTube, and so I figured, what the heck, I was in the mood for something just fun, and I didn't really expect to have my mind absolutely blown with this, but there was just issues I had with it that are just kind of not excusable in this day and age. You hear more of that. Well, yeah, it's just not, there's just kind of some non-consensual kind of things that just really rubbed me the wrong way, and I was not okay with it. But basically what it was a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and yeah, I didn't think it was a very good one. But I read it because BookTube, and my curiosity got the best. I have a very unpopular opinion on that, I know. And I know it's very well loved. So that's why I read it. It really was not for me at all. The next ones I want to talk about, the series, again, you can tell, I can see them in the picture, you can tell what these are. It is the Six of Crows duology. Again, not a book I would have picked up on my own, honestly. I would have probably just overlooked these. But I think the first or second video I did was a book talk on these. So I definitely heard about them on BookTube, and that was my reasoning for picking them up, and I really, really liked them. Like, it was really good. I don't think I was absolutely as blown away by them as some other people, but I really like these, and I plan to do a reread on these sometime in the future. They are definitely rereadable. You follow these 6 characters as they really just perform an impossible heist, which is what it says. Let's see, looks like this is whatever. It says it on the front of the book first cover, and the second one kind of has sort of the same plot-esque, slightly different. But I really, really like these characters. I liked the story. It was very exciting, and like, I got really caught up in the world, and I just didn't want to let them go, and I wish we would get more books with these characters, because I'd be all over it. All over it. And the last ones I want to talk about are some of my absolute all-time favorite books now. Like, I think only Harry Potter comes close to me, to how much I love these books. Like, there's lots of books I love. Lots of them. But really, only Harry Potter and this series come close to being books that I'm like, never stop thinking about. So these books, just like, I can't stop thinking about them. And I've had them for over years. I've already read them twice. I like wanted another booktuber I watch, Problems of a Book Nerd, CC. She said she was planning on doing a reread these in October, which made me go, oh my god, I want to do a reread of these in October too. And if you haven't already guessed what it is, it's The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. Like, I love these books so much. Oh my god, they are so good. I probably would have never found this in the store and thought to pick it up. I mean, honestly, if this is the cover of the first book, it would not have drawn me really to it. But this is before I joined BookTube and everything. There, on my Tumblr, someone I follow on Tumblr was reblogging lots of pretty aesthetics and taking them with The Raven Cycle. And I was very intrigued, because I was very drawn to the aesthetics of the posts. And so I looked it up and went, okay, I guess that sounds interesting. And so I decided to read it. And like, my world was changed forever. It follows these 4 teenagers as they try to find the lost Welsh king. I am blanking on the name, but it's probably these 4 people as they're trying to find this lost Welsh king, and like through their adventures they just kind of grow with each other and grow with themselves and come to terms with like themselves. And I loved these characters so much. It's like ridiculous. I am so excited for her Ronin trilogy that she is currently writing. There are no words to describe how much I love these books. Like I said, it's like after, like, I just reread these in March, I want to say, and like I want to do another reread, and it's been like half a year, like only 6 months. Like honestly, when it comes to me rereading books, that is a very short amount of time for me to like want to reread books. Yeah, but everyone needs to read these. I think everyone needs to reread these. I will say that on my reread, I didn't find the first book quite as good as the next books. It's definitely one of those ones where I think that the books get better as the series goes on. But so good. And I've just been thinking how my best friend has not read these yet, and it pains me that she has not read these. So if she is watching, I'm gonna make you read these. That's such a cool topic, like, because BookTube and just blogging in general has really opened up my like book world. Like all of those books and many more are books that I probably would not have heard about or even thought to pick up for myself. And it's like just open, like I've become more open to reading different things, I guess I would say. And I really, really like that. So what are some books that you have read because of BookTube or book blogging or TV or in social media in general? Like, what are some books that you wouldn't have picked up but you did because of these social medias? It's kind of interesting how that all like affects us. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys again with another video soon. Bye! Let's hopefully the cat doesn't. Oh gosh, she's so cute. Okay, anyway. Hey, no, no.